Leo, welcome back to Steampunk Psyche. If you are brand new to the channel, I am JT. If you are a returning subscriber, thank you so very much. Listen, we're going to do a general reading today. But before we get started, I've got your 3 poems from Haiku Corner. All right, Leo, we're going to get into this reading. Keep in mind, this is just a general reading, so if the energy fits, take it. If it doesn't, leave it for someone else, okay? I'm going to show you the down low, and we'll get started with your reading. This camera is going to bounce in and out. It's going to try to zoom in and focus, so if you'd like to go ahead and skip forward to the reading, that's fine. I just wanted you to make sure you see the shuffle, okay? No funny work here. Keep in mind, you guys, I'm not going to placate to these cards. I'm going to read the energies as I see them. And that doesn't always mean I'm going to tell the story you want to hear. So don't hate the reader. Just enjoy. Okay. I'm going to take a look at your present energy. I'm going to look at your crossing challenge. I'm going to look at what's lying underneath in the foundation. I'm going to look at the recent past. I'm going to look at the possibilities, the near future, the self, the environment around you, and then I'm going to take a look at the hopes, fears, wishes, and worries. Hopes, fears, wishes, and worries. Move on into the general outcome and direction for Leo, okay? All right, so one more time, and we'll be good to go. I'll lay these cards out. I will show you the cards up close. All right, let's take a look at the present energy. We have the Justice. Could be talking about Libra energy here as well, but justice in your energy. We're going to look at the crossing challenge, the 3 of Pentacles. So maybe some outside influences or some collaboration. We don't know yet. It's kind of too early to say anything. In the foundation, we have the Knight of Pentacles. Could be talking about a relationship that may be taking its sweet time. I don't know yet. In the possibilities, or the recent past, I'm sorry. In the recent past, we have the Sun card. Okay. And then in the possibilities, we have the 10 of Wands. Let me get these out of the way here. In the near future, we have the King of Pentacles. In the self position, we have the Emperor. In the environment around you, the King of Cups. In the hopes, fears, wishes, and worries, we have the Hermit. And then in the outcome and direction, we have the 9 of Cups. Okay, Leo, so I'm getting the idea of definitely some kind of a relationship of some kind. Could be third-party influences involved as well. I'm not sure, but you got Justice as your current energy, so you're needing to know the truth of something. Something needs to come to light. Like I said, Libra energy, you could be dealing with Libra. It doesn't have to apply, but it could be. But you're needing to know the truth. You've got something on your mind here. It's almost like I'm wondering if this relationship's ever going to either... You know what? It's too early for me to make that call. Hang on just a second. I'll give you the down low. Okay. Anyway, so you're definitely needing to know. You need to know the answer of whatever this situation is for you. Your crossing challenge is the 3 of Pentacles. So this could be something like outside influences of some kind. We are seeing the King of Cups energy, the Emperor energy, and the King of Pentacles energy. So lots of masculine energy in this situation, and I'm not really seeing a feminine. So this could apply to a masculine in this particular reading. It doesn't have to, but it could very well be that the masculine is speaking. But we're gonna keep going. We're gonna find out. But in the foundation, we have the Knight of Pentacles. So the Knight is very slow moving, okay, but very calculated. So this could be that there is a person. This could be a person who is working on an idea, working on themselves, who's ready to present an idea towards somebody. They've been working patiently. Timing is all about the timing. So this could be somebody who is literally about to make a move towards some financial discovery of some kind, or about to release an idea. Say if you work at a particular place, you've got some ideas, you're ready to share these ideas. I'm not sure. It doesn't have to be just that, but so far I'm kind of getting the injury. Wonder why I said injury. This could injure you in your, perhaps in the job, maybe not so much a physical injury as much as making a move financially. Would this injure you? That might be the thought present. It doesn't have to be. The Three of Pentacles is your crossing challenge, so it's collaboration of some kind. And that could be on your mind. If I move forward with this idea, could this be the, means to end all, or could this be something that moves me out of my own position? I'm not sure yet, okay? We're going to look, though, at this next card, the Sun, okay? And that is in the possibilities, or the recent past. I'm sorry, the recent past. So yeah, something about the recent past was very, I don't know, very enlightening. You found an energy of, hey, this was maybe at a time where you were at your peak, at a time where you felt like the energy was flowing really good with you. Resources were coming to you, the availability of everything. I'm not sure why this is not continuing on. That's an awesome energy, but I'm going to keep going. I'm going to find out, though. But yeah, something about the past that felt very good for you, and I'm picking up on, like I said, kind of an energy that says, back in the day. It's kind of a back in the day, everything was flowing good, but so now what, Yeah, and so the possibilities, you're showing up with this 10 of Wands, okay? The 10 of Wands energy. Overworked, overpaid, stressed, the whole nine. So that's the but in this situation. But everything was going really well. I was working my ass off, and that makes sense to me now as to why this Knight of Pentacles underlying energy is here. It's like perhaps you're trying to approach some some place that you work at and say, it's time for a raise. It's time for me to move forward. It's time for me to advance. It's time for me. So in the past, yeah, like I said, it may be like your energies were flowing. You were, everything was looking good. You've taken the time. You've put in effort. You allowed your, if you're an artist, it was a time whenever everything was coming out perfectly, music or art, physical art or something like that, or, gardening. It could be any kind of, like I said, any kind of whatever you self-invest in, whatever it was, you're in the flow. Everything was going good. And now in this possibilities situation, it's like, or near, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, let's look down. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah. So in that possibilities, it's like now I've got my boundaries up. I've got, overworked, underpaid, overstressed, over blah, blah, blah. And now I've got my boundaries up, and I'm like, you're on the defense, and I'm wondering what I may have to clarify that 10 of Wands there, what you're on the defense about. But I'm going to move forward real quick, and we're going to take a look at in the near future here. So in the near future, you have this King of Pentacle energies, which is why I didn't want to stop and do that right off the bat. So with the King of Pentacles energy, it is very grounded. This shows me that financially wise, the investments you've made in yourself, it's paid off, okay? So this being near future, right? So that's a good sign, Leo. I mean, whoever this is for, it's pretty specific. So, take what energy applies. But I feel like, this is preparedness. This is what you've done. You notice the Emperor has the armor underneath. Well, you can't really see it very well, but yeah, a grounded nature. King of Pentacles is into his emotional side too, saying that there's not a lot that can shake the foundation out from underneath the king, okay? So I feel like this is a situation where when you speak or whatever it is that you say, present your case, yourself, your proposal, whatever it is, it's going to pay off with that King of Pentacles energy, okay? All right, now we're looking at the self. And I say it again, I think I was mentioning the armor underneath. I was actually talking about the Emperor here. But the Emperor is prepared for battle, prepared for war. So this Emperor energy really does suggest to me that whoever this is for, you are prepared to go to battle with whatever it is, okay? And this may be just confirmation, is it time? Is this, I kind of feel it intuition-wise, and the reason I say this is because you do have the King of Cups. So emotionally-wise, I feel like this is time. You've invested in yourself in the past. You've worked your ass off to get to where you're at, and I feel like that's why the Emperor shows up. So there's a stability, another stability. This could also represent, say, somebody in this, like if you work at a particular firm or say an architect or something, whatever of design, whoever this is for, I feel like this is a kind of a high influential position that you're sitting in. But I feel like there is somebody that maybe you look up to with that Emperor that shows up that has kind of been like the mentor and the guide. And it's sort of like maybe they are letting loose of the reins and giving you control and power. And so there's a little bit of self-doubt there, which may be why that 10 of Wands energy shows up. But that doesn't have to be the case. But I do feel like whoever I'm speaking to, you got your shit together. Leo, this is really awesome, okay? So now, in that self, around the environment, there's also this King of Cups energy, okay? So, emotionally grounded. Once again, this is just way more, it just seems like confirmation. I'm not necessarily picking up the fact that this is relationship related. So, I'm getting that there is somebody who's really been working on themselves, a divine masculine, a person who is a kind of that lone wolf energy, but secure. I mean, masculinity is spilling out all over these cards, but not in a dominating way. I really feel like this is a more of how to say this in the same sentence. This does not feel domineering, okay? The Emperor is a domineering card, but it fell in that position as a self, meaning self-assured, confident. So you're in your very high masculine, confident, self-assured space, but I also feel a feminine energy here. So this King of Cups could represent that there is a feminine energy also at play. The emotional side, very grounded, very and perhaps that also could be part of this Emperor energy, somebody else that you could be working for, say, a female. You don't have to be. And I mean no disrespect if that is the case in any condescending way whatsoever. There are some very high power, influential females out there in this world who are very dominating in their confidence and their energy. And that is a beautiful, beautiful thing. That does not have to apply. This could actually apply also to the masculine in that case. But I feel like in this particular situation, there may be a romance, or there may be office romance. There may be something in that energy, perhaps that, is also in the work. I don't know. Something could have taken place at the workspace that while you've been focused in on your work, a new office romance, say for instance, may have come about, or somebody, doesn't have to be the office, but it could be in your environment around you. Something has taken place that now there feels like there is a possibility for love, a possibility for a future of a love aspect. Okay. We're going to keep looking. The reason I say is now in the hopes, fears, wishes, and worries, we have the Hermit card that shows up. Okay. Now, this could be talking about a Virgo in your timeline. It doesn't have to be, but Virgo could be this particular love interest or what have you, or somebody cross-watching towards this energy towards Leo, okay? But the Hermit shows up. So there's an introspection on your love life, on this King of Cups. He's shining the light towards the King of Cups. Okay, this could be talking about a person who is like they're a workaholic, somebody who really, really takes their work very seriously. And now here's this, there's an emotional awakening towards a relationship or something, or you're coming into a place where, there might be the prospect of love. And so it really kind of puts you in this hermit position, okay, kind of shining the light on it. So this may be taking place right now. I kind of feel like this is something that's happening, occurring now. And maybe you're questioning that, how do I go forward? What do I do? Okay. Now, the outcome in the direction says that you are about to overindulge in some serious joyfulness. Okay. This is the overindulgence card of joy. You're a manifester. All of those trophies behind you represent and every bit of your cards absolutely speak to this. When I want something, I get it. Okay. And perhaps you're now stepping into that space where now I want a relationship. I want to share this wealth. I want to share this. And it doesn't have to be, I don't mean any kind of that you're a person who just, is throwing dollar bills at people. I just mean financially secure, healthy, wealthy, stability. You're getting all the cards of the stud, you know what I'm saying? So, but what I am getting is that this card shows up in your outcome and direction to say there's an overindulgence, meaning get ready, be prepared. You're about to seek joy and you're going to find joy, okay? And a peace and a harmony within this. Now, the Nine of Cups also represents kind of a temporariness. Now, this may feel a little temporary to you. You may, because you're not used to a full-blown on relationship. So what I want to do is I want to clarify this Nine of Cups for you. Saying to you as a friend going, okay, you've been focused on yourself for so long, and now here's this romance. Is this going to distract? Is this a distraction? Or is this something that really you kind of want to know? I mean, this person that I'm looking at or this relationship maybe opening up an emotional side of me that I haven't felt in a while, whatever it may be. And is it worth the indulgence into? Okay, because that is the indulgence card. So we're going to go ahead and clarify, Leo, for you that Nine of Cups, what that represents for Leo. Okay, what does this Nine of Cups represent for Leo? You do have the Three of Pentacles, remember, as your crossing challenge. So it's collaboration with someone. If this is a power duo, a power couple dynamic, could be somebody that you work with or whatever, and it would just be like the ultimate wonderful design, having that power dynamic. So let's find out. Leo, what is this Nine of Cups for you? Okay, Strength card. So passion, it's compassion, moving with patience, timing. If this is the investment that we were talking about earlier, whether you're moving towards the workspace with brand new ideas or brand new types of energy, it's saying be patient, be kind, be gentle with that situation. But I really feel like it was speaking to the emotional side of this, okay? To calm, relax, to get into your groove, and allow the things to unfold. So let's clarify this crossing challenge for you, that Three of Pentacles, the collaboration. What does the collaboration represent for Leo, universe? What is this Three of Pentacles energy in the middle here talking about? What are they collaborating with? Okay, here we go. Yeah, the Five of Cups. Or is it an energy of an outside source? Left behind. Are you going to be left behind? Maybe this is referring to, maybe it's referring to the fact that you have not reached out to this person and you feel like as though if I don't reach out to this person. They've been very patient. They've been very kind. They've been very gentle with me. If I don't reach out, I could lose this situation. Leo, that kind of sounds specific. I mean, take what applies, you guys. It's just the energy, but I'm wondering, when I clarify the Three of Pentacles as a collaboration card, and then I get the card of the Five, it's kind of like kicking the can over. I feel a loss. I feel betrayal, or I feel, and the energy doesn't line up with me for that. So that's why I'm kind of leaning back towards this is you asking the question. If I don't make a move on this, will this be a loss? It could apply to your investment side, the Pentacles side of this situation, with the Knight of Pentacles being that steady, slow pace, that plan towards financial growth and movement. But if it's relationship-wise, you're wondering whether or not it will pan out, or if I lose the opportunity or what have you. So, okay, let's, if that King of Cups energy is the emotion, let's clarify the King of Cups for you. Let's find out what that King of Cups, is this your energy, the King of Cups? Is this an outside influence energy that may be trying to mess with your emotions, to take you out of your, your Emperor energy, I don't know. Let's find out. Leo, what does the King of Cups energy represent? What does that King of Cups energy represent? The Hanged Man, definitely in the headspace. We could be talking about Pisces energy. We don't have to be, but it's kind of like, whatever it is, it's got you emotionally in your head, which probably doesn't seem like you. It feels like love. Is that what you're feeling? Leo, are you in love? And you're just like, I don't know, I haven't experienced this before, but the headspace would be in the crown chakra. So it's trusting your intuition on this situation, whatever this represents for you, whether this is relationship related, investment related. Moving forward, you have all the signs of emotional clarity. You have all the signs of definite stability, okay, preparedness. You have the sign of the Knight of Pentacles as well. So there's a slow moving kind of an energy that is, but prepared, okay? You make a plan, you follow through with it. The Nine of Cups is definitely showing that. That's the manifested side of things, that there's an overindulgence of joy when you follow through in this manner. So you had the King of Pentacles showing financial stability, and Leo, I almost feel like this is just confirmation. Like you're going, I don't know that if I can trust this. Is this love, or is this, if this relationship towards this movement that I'm going to take towards this new investment or whatever it is. Yeah, that's a tough one. That's a tough one. I just feel like with the Hermit shining a light on the King of Cups, it's really speaking to your emotions, saying, remain emotionally grounded. Don't let rejection, if they turn you down on your proposal, your idea, don't let that move you. Don't let that shake your foundation. You have the Emperor as the foundation, as a stance in which you're in. If this is a relationship related, and the Hermit is shining the light on the love, it's asking you to open up and allow something else to come through. Not so much in the headspace, the logical side. Allow more of the emotional clarity to speak in that, for instance, okay? All right, Leo, this was kind of a confirmation, but also kind of like a, bro, let love in, right? Share, you've got every sign of this beautiful, really, really masculine energy that I feel like it's like you're kind of nervous to let go of that, kind of clutching. I'm surprised we didn't see the Four of Pentacles in this. Now, like I said, if this is relationship related, we could be talking about same sex as well, with multiple kings in this situation. Either way, it doesn't matter. I'm not, biased to any relationship, but I'm saying, I do feel like there is a person who's really worked their ass off to get where they're at. And now there's an opportunity for an emotional response to something, whether that's relationship or whether that is towards, the feedback from a place of employment or an idea that you're wanting to share to advance further, whatever that is. It's saying, allow your emotions to kind of, to help kind of open you up, help open up that clarity. Okay. There may be some blockage there that's taking place, and get back into that sun energy, that joy energy. Leo, I hope this was confirmation. If you liked it, give it a thumbs up, would you? If you haven't subscribed, hit that subscription, turn your notifications on. That way I can get you some more readings, okay? Anyway, I love you, I respect you, and I appreciate you being here. All right, we'll see you on the next one. Bye.